Telecom is struggling to monetize 5G, and 6G is coming, but there's a gap.
The 5G is the last release built by carrier and operate by carrier. This means that the operators, they will not be in a position that they will be spending budget to carry one more G like 6G, because right now the 5G is, they are stuck with the monetization.
It's interesting that people talk a lot about how AI will decrease jobs. Hello CXers, today I'm here with Ali Raza Shah and we are in Dubai. It's November already.
Yes.
Wow, time flies, but at least the weather's getting nice here. You know, I was just at the Global Village. It just opened, so is it nice? It was not before the crowds, but it's a pleasure to be here with you, Ali. I always like to start these podcasts by just finding out who you are and what's keeping you busy these days. And as I get to know you, the audience will get to know you as well. So tell us who you are and what's keeping you busy these days.
First of all, thanks a lot, Dennis, for having me here. My name is Ali Shah, Ali Raza Shah. I'm here in this region more than 15 years. I'm father of 3 beautiful girls.
Wow.
Yeah, there's 11, 10 and 6. So it's the whole transformation and everything is at home. I don't need to go to anywhere else.
Yeah.
So the second question about what is keeping me busy is the 2 aspects. One is my personal. I just subscribed myself Dubai run, 5 kilometer, 5 and 10. So I'm getting ready.
Wow.
So to achieve this milestone, so it is quite interesting and quite challenging for me as well, that I have to reach this milestone. So I just into this journey. Professionally, I would say that I love reading books, news. This region is very dynamic, very challenging. So we have to see all the aspects about technology, about politics, about the global geopolitical situations are changing. So I love to read, to update myself with the news, and then the technology aspect. Since I'm from telecom background, especially from the software. So I think this is the combination of the things are keeping me busy nowadays.
And do you have a particular project or something that you're working on? What is, I think, you know, I asked that question because it gives people a chance to really expose what maybe their intent is with the future or what they want to accomplish. Because so much of asking people what they do or what their job is, it's so limiting into a function, you know. Do you have aspirations for your own career or your family? What is the future, the immediate future hold? If you could cause the future to happen, what are you moving towards?
Yeah. So Dennis, actually this is a very open question, personal and professionally both. Mixing together. Personally, the future is more into the well-being, more balanced. The work-life balance is very big phenomenon nowadays, is a buzzword, but just to make sure everyone has his own goal and they have to achieve those goals. Professionally, I am into sales business. I am into the sales, and I'm good with the humans. I love to talk. I love to interact with people, and what I have seen from 1 decade, technology has changed a lot. I think many questions are coming up. What will happen next? Which job will disappear? Which will remain? I would say the sales is the only thing. It will remain. It will not disappear, and he's one big guy here in the way it's his word. If you will sell, you can do anything. And for me as well, that I think the selling is the art. If you will master this art, you can achieve whatever you want in your life. But again, it's the cycles, sales cycles. Someday you will say everything looks good. Some days nothing is there and everything is disappear. But you have to master and you have to understand these cycles. It's all about, I would not say it's simply selling. It's like mastering human minds, or you are dealing with person to understand their requirement, needs. Then you can find the common ground or common way that where you can interact, where you can push your stuff. It's not simply just come and talk and just to sell and go away. So the answer, to make the story short, answer of your question, I think the future, my future aim or future is more towards sale and take more big responsibilities and grow into this site.
And let's unpack that. What exactly is a sales cycle? I mean,
Yeah.
because, I just would love to hear your take on that.
Yeah. Actually, right now the companies, we just sticking ourselves, or we stucking ourselves into the quarters or targets. So I think we should think in a different prospect as well, not just limiting ourselves that this is my first quarter, second quarter. That's why it is more important. But other side, we have not to rush to your client and all the time to chase and just to, and from your back, the people, they are chasing you, they are behind you, that you should do. I think this is very thin layer where you have to be very balanced, and you have to, because you will not be losing your customer in a rush time, or because you are meeting your numbers or goals. So you have to take care or carry your customer relations or carry your customer, because maybe he will be passing through different cycles or different process. He wants to come, he will come to you, he wants to buy something, or he wants to, but he needs some time. So I think this, the whole concept should be need to rewrite, or should be consider it. Right now we are going very fast. We need to little bit break, and we should understand the other party requirement as well. I think nowadays we are not into, we are not succeeding. We are reaching to different level that the other side, they are not comfortable with you. They definitely, they have to go there. We are into the B2B or any business cycle, but we should understand their requirement as well. We should understand their needs as well. So this is something that I think we need to consider in day-to-day sales.
You said sales would be, one of the last frontiers of human service skills, maybe. And I thought it's interesting that people talk a lot about how AI will decrease jobs, technology will decrease jobs, but there's been studies that actually prove that to be inverted. So, they used to say that radiologists were going to be put out of business by AI and so much better, but the exact opposite happened. Radiology became more of a topic because it was getting advancements, and so more people went to the industry, and so the inverse happened. So I don't know where all this AI and job stuff is going, but what I do know is I studied this thing called the lump of labor fallacy, and it turns out it's really hard to get rid of jobs in a world where people are procreating at an exponential rate. There's just so many more people and so many jobs. Technology as a whole, it's challenging for it to derail the whole system. But thank you for coming today. What would you like to talk about on the podcast?
I think it's more important about technology enhancement, where more about AI is nowadays is a big topic. I'm originally from telecom, so we can more talk about the telecom, that where it's moving, where it's heading towards.
Where is AI taking telecom?
Yeah, telecom actually, first the start of the telecom, it was in the vertical. They have in the vertical grown up. They haven't started horizontally, or they. So right now they were so much busy with the G's, the first G, second G, 3G, and they've done so many experiments. I think no, the 5G is the last release. I was reading one CXO and he was saying the 5G is the last release built by carrier and operate by carrier. This means that the operators, they will not be in a position that they will be spending budget to carry one more G, like 6G. So this will, because right now the 5G is, they are stuck with the monetization. They are not able to monetize it. They are struggling. They are investing in their network, but still they haven't reached to that level that where they can return of investment. They are talking about that. So the meaning of the last release built by carrier and operate by carrier means that the operator, they will not be investing for the next release. The next release will come from the guys with the use case. Like if some health industry, they said, I will take one slice from you. So they will break one physical network into the many logical networks. So everyone will be owning the one slice. The slice means that one is the real estate. They said, okay, I will take one. Then second is healthcare industry. The third is oil and gas industry. So this is the future of the telecom, that mostly it's already started. But the real use cases will come in next release of 6G.
So you said a couple of things there. If they're having struggled, if telecom is struggling to monetize 5G,
5G.
and 6G is coming, but there's a gap,
Yeah.
and you're filling this gap with these logical networks of telco provision based on like segment. Is that what you're saying? Segment.
No, yeah. So actually, I'm saying that the nature of the business is going to change. And I'm saying that the operators in like big groups like Vodafone or MTN, they will not be into the positions that they will be investing for the next release. So who will be investing for the next release? Like then the industry players, like enterprise guys, they will be investing to building up the network.
I see.
If they will be pumping the money, they will be coming up. But then use cases should be very strong from their side.
If I hear you, what you're saying is perhaps the dependency or the need for the bandwidth is going to be driven by some sectors greater than others.
Yes.
And because of that, the disproportionate need for the networks, like your entertainment industry, they need a lot of network. They need a lot of CDN, a lot of stuff, and maybe like parks, nature preserves don't need as much.
Not
so someone has to foot the bill.
Yeah, everyone is a different need. Like in video gaming, they're more into the latency, like.
And what is it that fascinates you about this economic model? Why are you tracking which industry, which technologies? Like, what do you do with that knowledge?
Which one, sorry?
When your interest in the sectors and their contribution to 5G and the evolution of financing 6G, why is that interesting to you?
Actually, I'm into this field. My career into the telecom business. From last 15 years, 20 years, I think more than 20 years, I'm into this business. So the interest is just to learn more about what's coming next. 5G, we done it. Now this upcoming is 6G. and what is the driver behind of 6G? Why we can do something different, which is not done in 5G, what can be done different in 6G. So I think no, the whole industry, they are thinking, and it's a big question for everyone, how to monetize. We are piling up the layers, but end user, we are not generating the additional money from the end user.
Yeah.
What went wrong? I was hearing early days of 5G in my previous job, and at that time they were saying that the 5G is for things, it's not for human beings, because the human being need can be fulfilled by 4G. So the things mean that there will be IoTs.
Yeah.
But then IoT didn't fly. Then the hypervisors came up, like big players, Amazon, AWS, but still they haven't succeeded, or we can say that successful, to getting on board telecom operators in their cloud environment. They haven't been successful so far. Then we are talking about some other transformation or something. I think no, is this a time that all the industry leaders, they are thinking that how to change the fundamentals, because still they are operating like first G to 5G. The way of thinking, the way of operating, everything is more or less are the same. But it will not continue. But I think the 5G, after 5G, they have been doing something different.
Yeah, the whole Internet of Things. You bring up an interesting point, which is whatever happened to that? I thought Internet of Things was still a thing. It's not. It didn't happen.
It didn't. In the full pace, no. It was big boom few years ago that the things will be connecting. Like here is the one big company, Enterprise Diva. The way electricity and the meters, they will be connecting. I think they have done something, but it's not on a big scale level. Maybe the way they done it with the IoT, but like one use case was in Safari in Kenya. Like they will put the devices with the animals and something, and then they can track it, that easily they can monitor it. But didn't go into the full potential. This is something that they have to realize that we are to.
But more things are connected. But I do think you're right. I'm going to do some research. I'm interested who coined that term, Internet of Things. That was a good one.
Yes.
Well, so what do you think the future is? In our last few minutes, what is it that you'd like to say to the audience? Like what if you had something to share with the audience, what would it be?
Yeah, I would say to audience that industry is passing through the big transformation. AI is coming up. Digital transformation, I think I heard word digital from last 10-15 years, but real acceleration of the digital during COVID time. The COVID came to accelerate digitalization, where the people, they started to talk over the team, new norms set up. Before it was not like that, like customer with client and buyer, and with your customer you can set up a call and you will say, okay, hi guys, let's have a talk. They will say, no, I need to see you here. So many things have been accelerated because of COVID during this time. No, again the AI is coming up. This is a big opportunity for all the businesses. Early you adopt in your business model, you will get benefit. Learn more about the AI topic. And from the telecom side, I think the networks are becoming more autonomous. There is zero touch intervention, that the machines will be working around the clock. I'm visiting many countries, from Dubai to Africa and somewhere. I can see still hundreds of people sitting there just to monitor the network, which will not be required anymore in next couple of years. So when I'm talking about the autonomous network, zero touch operation, this means that those jobs will not be anymore. So Yeah, those are the, I think those are the enhancement, or the future evolution is coming up. But technology is changing in a very fast pace.
Well, I think that's very insightful. I think we will see AI continue to pick up the pace,
Yeah.
and it's definitely it's a brave new world for telecom, to be sure. You know, I worked on the first internet backbone of the United States, and there was a lot of transformation then. And then I did see the hosting companies rise, and there was a time where our team, we built the largest hosting company in the world.
Okay. That
It was
sounds good.
it was quite an adventure, and and it's so funny because I say largest hosting company in the world. Well, there was a point in time where probably like 5 servers was the largest hosting company in the world. You know, so like there's been a long series of people making that claim, but whether it's 5G, 6G, 7G, 8G, you know, at the time of 9600 baud modems, I had a full T1 in my house. Because we were building a backbone, I had a T1 in my home,
Yes, T1,
and
yeah.
it was I had a whole Class C license on my T1 at my house. It was like great, but now here we are, 5G, 6G, T10, 11, 12. It's definitely going to be a brave new world. Thank you for being on the show today. It's a pleasure to see you in Dubai, and thank you for listening. And we'll see you on the next one.